Aurora Finch gazed at the edge of the glowing jungle, heart racing with anticipation. Ronan Finch tugged her hand, pointing at towering vines twisting into the sky. "This jungle feels alive," Aurora whispered, stepping onto a moss-covered path. Sunlight filtered through leaves, glinting off dewdrops like scattered jewels. Selkie appeared, flickering between the trees, eyes gleaming with curiosity. "Follow me carefully," Selkie chirped, guiding them past tangled roots and hidden streams. Suddenly, a low rumble shook the ground, and Titanis emerged from the shadows. His enormous eyes studied the children, slow and deliberate movements, revealing ancient wisdom. Aurora held Ronan close, offering a small glowing fruit as a peace gesture. Titanis sniffed the fruit, his massive head lowering cautiously, exhaling a warm puff of air. Ronan clapped excitedly, oblivious to the tension, while Aurora's eyes scanned for danger. A sharp cry pierced the jungle, and feathered shapes swooped above, wings casting giant shadows. "Predators," Selkie hissed. "Stay very still. They react to movement." The jungle seemed to breathe around them, leaves rustling like whispers of warning. Aurora spotted a cluster of jungle egglings, trapped in sticky resin, struggling desperately. "We have to help them," she said, kneeling to pull them free carefully. Tiny claws scratched her hands, but Aurora worked steadily, determined to save each one. Titanis watched silently, tilting his head as if weighing her actions. A distant waterfall erupted, steam rising into the humid air, masking lurking shadows. Ronan slipped near a vine and fell into a shallow pool, splashing cold water everywhere. Aurora pulled him out just as a massive claw swept where he had been. "Close one," Selkie whispered, eyes glowing nervously in the fading light. Aurora led the children toward a giant stone archway covered in moss and vines. "The palace lies beyond," Selkie said, "but it tests courage and heart, not strength alone." The jungle path narrowed, revealing glowing mushrooms and twisting roots that shifted like living threads. Ronan squealed, pointing at a cluster of bright vines that formed strange symbols. Aurora examined them carefully, realizing the vines formed a warning only perceptible to attentive eyes. Footsteps echoed behind them, and Titanis appeared again, blocking the passage. "Stay calm," Aurora whispered, standing between Ronan and the giant guardian. Titanis lowered his head and exhaled, a warm vibration running through the ground. The jungle egglings chirped, hopping onto Aurora's shoulders, their shells glowing faintly. A sudden crack split the silence. A massive branch fell, narrowly missing them. Aurora pulled Ronan aside, heart pounding, while Selkie darted ahead, scouting the trail. Shadows shifted along the trees, revealing strange glowing eyes, creatures unseen until now. Aurora realized fire would scare them away, but Ronan's lighter spark almost ignited nearby vines. "Not yet," Aurora hissed, extinguishing the flame just in time. The jungle seemed to hold its breath, waiting for their next move. A sudden screech erupted from the canopy, wings flapping, shaking the leaves violently. Ronan stumbled, but Aurora grabbed him, steadying both against the trembling ground. Titanis roared, the sound reverberating through the jungle, forcing the flying creatures to retreat. Aurora noticed a cracked stone platform ahead, shimmering faintly with mystical symbols. "We can hide there," she whispered, helping Ronan onto the platform carefully. Below, a stream of molten sap glowed ominously, illuminating lurking shadows. Selkie appeared, tossing glowing seeds to distract approaching predators. Titanis watched, clearly judging their courage and resourcefulness. Aurora held the youngest eggling in her arms, feeling its heartbeat against her chest. Suddenly, a giant claw smashed into the stone path, cracking it dangerously near their feet. "Move slowly," Aurora said, guiding them step by careful step. Ronan froze, terror in his eyes, but Aurora encouraged him with a firm grip. The jungle's whispers grew louder, hinting at trials not yet revealed. Aurora spotted the crystal grove ahead, shimmering under the jungle canopy. "The palace is there," Selkie said, "but only those with steady hearts may enter." Titanis stepped aside, allowing them passage, but eyes never leaving their movements. Aurora led Ronan through glowing archways, vines parting as if recognizing courage. Suddenly, a soft rumble shook the grove, sending falling petals and glowing pollen into the air. Ronan squeaked as a nearby branch cracked under pressure, narrowly avoiding injury. Aurora steadied him and whispered, "Stay calm. Our choices matter now more than ever." At the center, a massive crystal pedestal pulsed, radiating light like a heartbeat. Small creatures emerged from the shadows, forming a living path toward the palace gates. Aurora offered fruits and water to the creatures, earning their trust and passage. A faint hiss came from above, and Ronan noticed eyes watching from tree canopies. Aurora's heart raced, calculating the risk but refusing to retreat. Titanis roared once more, signaling that the jungle had noticed their presence. The palace gates shimmered, revealing a maze of crystal halls lined with strange symbols. Aurora stepped forward, Ronan clutching her hand tightly, eyes wide with both fear and wonder. Every hallway tested their patience and courage, with obstacles appearing at every corner. A sudden spike of light blinded them briefly, forcing them to shield their eyes. Aurora discovered a room filled with delicate crystal eggs, glowing faintly with inner light. Ronan's curiosity almost led him to touch them, but Aurora held him back, just in time. A mysterious voice echoed softly, praising courage, but warning against impulsive actions. The Jungle Egglings followed silently, guiding them through the maze with glowing trails. Aurora noticed a final door, larger than the rest, pulsing with soft golden light. "This is it," Selkie whispered. "Beyond lies what you seek, but only if your heart remains true." Ronan's eyes widened, tempted by the glowing treasures inside. Aurora's gaze was steady, knowing the jungle tested character more than desire. A sudden quake rattled the hall, dust falling from the crystal ceiling. Titanis's roar echoed from the jungle beyond, signaling a final trial approaching. Aurora's pulse quickened, knowing their choices now carried real consequences. Ronan took a small step forward, hesitating, torn between excitement and caution. Aurora extended her hand, guiding him to stay calm and patient. The golden door shimmered, almost as if alive, testing their restraint. Glowing creatures hovered near, whispering in a language only the attentive could hear. Aurora realized the jungle rewarded kindness, courage, and steady hearts. Ronan glanced at the eggs, then back at Aurora, learning trust and patience. A beam of light from the crystal ceiling illuminated the path ahead. Selkie chirped, signaling that only those who had helped others could proceed. Aurora led the children to the final chamber, hearts pounding with suspense. The chamber glowed, treasure shimmering, but the real reward remained unseen. A soft hum filled the air, vibrating through the floor, reminding them of the jungle's wisdom. Titanis watched silently from the jungle edge, approving but waiting for lessons to settle. Aurora took a deep breath, stepping toward the final pedestal with reverence. Ronan stayed close, eyes wide, absorbing every moment with a mix of fear and wonder. The jungle whispered around them, leaves rustling as if alive, confirming the trial's end was near. Aurora lifted the glowing crystal fruit, symbolizing courage and kindness rewarded. Ronan smiled, understanding that patience and bravery had guided them here safely. The jungle exhaled in soft winds, petals drifting to mark their success and learning. Selkie chirped happily, signaling the guardian's approval and the path home. Aurora held Ronan's hand, feeling pride in their shared courage and care for the jungle. Titanis disappeared into the shadows, leaving the jungle quiet but alive with energy. Aurora and Ronan stepped forward together, carrying lessons of bravery, patience, and kindness into the wider world.
If this story made you pause for a moment, subscribe for more stories that matter.